War of the Worms is, first of all, a great title, but also a really good education on worms and vermiculture. And I do like the episodes of Arthur where there's a strong educational element in it, but there's also a really good narrative. This is the first segment of the seventh episode of the 12th season, and it starts off with Brain saying that Fern's stories are not very good because they're unbelievable. And I don't mean unbelievable in terms of character actions being believable. They're things that would not happen. And Fern decides that she's going to tell the brain a story that's full of realism, but that's still absolutely fantastic. And she sets about trying to set up this hoax that there are giant worms, but things get a little out of hand. I won't say any more about it. I won't say whether the brain believes in it. I love Binky's role in this. Binky helps her out, and I think that Binky and Fern are not really a pair that we see a lot together, but they work really well together, and I rather enjoyed Binky's aspect, the role that he played in this. Worms as creatures, I'm not that interested in, but I did learn. I learned a little bit about worms, so that's definitely a good thing. The narrative's fairly unpredictable. I thought it was actually going in one direction, and it wasn't. It took another direction, so I was quite pleased that it wasn't completely predictable. It's definitely a really solid narrative in terms of how it's crafted and developed. I didn't love it. It's not my favourite episode, but the educational elements I personally did thoroughly enjoy. So I think it's got all of the hallmarks of a pretty decent episode. It may never make my list of top 20 or 50 or whatever, but War of the Worms, aside from being a really good title, is a pretty decent episode.